thrilled to be here with everybody. Everybody worked really hard. It's kind of a cathartic moment in my musical history. I'm dedicating this night to my brother, who I worked with ever since we were 8 or 9 years of age, and sadly he passed away about 3 years ago. And he was a brilliant musician, great friend, brother, and he was just superb, and I miss him a lot. So this is for you, Ed, and I'll get started. Gail had said kind of explain a couple of things. So what we're going to do is a kind of a conglomeration of the history of the material that I had written over the years and decades. First song that I'm going to do is by myself. One of my heroes was Leo Kottke, and believe me, I'm no Leo Kottke, so let's not even go there. But the bottom line is, when I first moved to Knoxville, Tennessee back in 1970, late 1970, early 71, I had written this tune called Laurel Falls, The Happy Side of Sadness. And it's my take on trying to do what Leo Kottke did, and I can't. So I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you all enjoy the evening. And God bless you all, and you all are my friends too. So big hand and applause for all of you as well. God bless you. Is that the song you say would make me happy? Is that the song you wrote one sunny morning? Is that the song called The Happy Side of Sadness? Is that the song I remember hearing when I was born? Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Leo Kottke said that he didn't do a lot of vocals because his voice sounded like geese farts on a muggy day. And I personally concur with him with regard to mine, but I'll try to hold in there for the remainder of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce my special friends. Gang, come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for my friends. Eddie Coryell on bass guitar, electric bass guitar and vocals. Thomas Dick on guitar and vocals. Bobby Gordon on percussion. I think we all know Tracy Badger, beautiful vocalist, outstanding guitar player. She probably needs to be doing my parts.
I don't think so.
And Jake Sehner, ladies and gentlemen. We also have a couple of other special guests who are essentially out on the wings that we'll bring in just a little bit later on. Dwayne Free is a magnificent friend of mine, just a wonderful, wonderful human being, and we've grown to love each other, and we call each other brothers over the years. He has this spectacular gospel and R&B voice, and we're going to use him just a little bit later on and let him do his magic. And last but definitely not least is Jerry Smith. He is going to be playing the keyboards on a tune that I'll have to explain a little bit later on, called The Land of Corts. Don't ask. The next song we're going to do is a tune called Alone. I had written it at kind of a tough time in my life, as if we don't all have tough times. And so I was kind of feeling sorry for myself, and I ended up writing this. But oddly and ironically enough, it's probably one of my favorite tunes that I've ever written. Now, you may not think so, but I have the liberty of being able to pick out which I like best. So here we go. Sitting alone in the candlelit room with the music turned down real low, a pen in one hand and in the other a glass of Merlot. I just finished up a piece of humble pie and washed it all down with my tears. I look back on a tide of bad memories, but swear that I had better I laid down at night and I screamed for air, but there's nothing there. And I feel like I'm drowning in my sweat. I I look face to face with myself in the mirror, and I see the worst nightmare I've ever met. Something that feels right about feeling I'm wrong and knowing that I'm way out of place. Running for my life, but I can't break free from the back of the human race. There's something that feels right about feeling I'm wrong and knowing that I'm way out of place. I'm running for my life, but I can't break free from the back of the human race. I think my friends are there, but in my moments of despair, they're nowhere to be found. I look up at the sky and I scream and cry, and sometimes I feel like I want to die, because the silence makes such a deafening sound. I've never grasped the reasons why I find myself alone. All I know is that I dread those empty days. The minutes they drag by at an agonizing pace, my thoughts obscured by debilitating haze. Sometimes I think it's the way I am or the things I say or do, and other times I have the feeling that I'll never have a clue. It was never my intention to hurt or smother you. I just wish you'd understand that I need your loving too. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. This is a tune about my failed relationship. I guess we've all been there, haven't we? But I was probably more to blame. Time enough to say before I pass away how much you changed my life since hearing you that fateful day when I met you through a song you wrote and sent to me, with just your voice singing so softly, so perfectly. And forever Since then I gave you little in turn for what you'd given me. You only wanted at some time alone a touch of intimacy. I hurt you so by letting go when you simply wished to hold me. Now you've left and I'm by myself, a lonely man, and deservedly so. But now I know. So please don't go. What do you do when you run out of tears? Sitting alone knowing your best years are behind you. Your broken heart left to gather the pieces of your dreams. No one to hear you amidst the echo of your screams. And yet you tried to hold fast to make it last a little longer. Somehow we have to carry on and make the best of what we're left, without each other helping one another cope with all the loneliness. I cannot thank you enough, my dear, for those years you've given me. And though you're gonna have this song that sting, you see, that beckons me to the memories of better times and better days. What do you do when you run out of tears? Sitting alone knowing your best years are behind you. When the tempest storms of life come crashing down like thunder, and the sails that once did guide lay around you torn asunder. Yet somehow, somewhere, you've had to carry on and face your fate. Before I pass on, how much you changed my life since hearing you that fateful day. Thank you. All right. I'd like to invite a very close friend of mine that I'd mentioned earlier. I wrote this song. It's actually, I was trying to lean more toward an old turn of the century, last century gospel tune. And I think I did a pretty good job of it, but I was hoping that it was going to be my epitaph. And it turned out to be my brother's epitaph. So we would like to invite Dwayne Free up to the stage, and everybody give him a big round of applause. Not only is Dwayne a great friend of mine, and Glenn Ann, of course, He's a beautiful gospel singer. He leans, to me, a lot more toward the old established gospel music from the old Baptist churches. And we're going to try to knock this down, see how we do here. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see what we can do. When I die, just bury me over yonder beneath the tree. When I'm buried, join hands and pray, then turn away and carry on. Just carry on. Having lived these many years, through times of laughter, through trials and tears, now I breathe my last, I want to rest. I pray my Lord, I've done my best. I passed the test. So while you gather me, where my remains, Lord, cast my spirit free. I hope you'll cling to good times past, then go your way, for I'm home at last. I'm home at last. Take it away, Tom. For those who miss me, do not despair. Though you can't touch me, I will be there. With arms around you when you're alone, waiting patiently for your return home. When I die, just bury me over yonder beneath the tree. And when I'm buried, join hands and pray, then turn away and carry on. Just carry on. Wayne Free, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this next song is going to feature another great friend of ours, Bruce Brockenbrewer. He is going to come up and play the bass on this next tune.
And his guitar is not for sale. Norris, you ain't seen one of them in a while, have you?
Hey, you guys. Hey, Steve. I didn't see you guys. How you doing? Good to have you. We'd also like to feature a wonderful friend, a beautiful singer, songwriter. You have probably on occasion heard her little trio down at Shandy's on occasion and around Paducah. I always called her affectionately the chord queen. I can't even keep up with her on guitar. She's a magnificent guitar player as well.
That's why I'm not playing guitar tonight.
Yeah, I'm not going to let her. She's not going to one-up me. This is a tune that I had written a few years back. It's a blues tune, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called "Please Leave Your Blues Light On."
Ladies and gentlemen, Tracy Badger, give her a big hand. Bruce Brockenborough on bass. Thank you very much. Everybody enjoying themselves? Well, good. This is a tune that I had written very recently. Again, I told you before we even started that this is kind of dedicated to my brother. And this is a song that I wrote called The Edge of My Life, which is about my missing my brother. I'm not trying to bring everybody down or anything. Everything's good. We're good. We're good. But I had to write something about him, so here it is. Well, we came a long way, my brother. We shared our stories through our songs. And you played each song so perfectly, everything where it belonged. Now the heart of the music is missing. God has silenced the beat of your drum. But he won't take away the memories we have of the good times we had and then some. Living without you. Stake a claim to fame, though we came close a time or two. But nothing's felt just right since then, since the moment that we lost you. We miss the smile that you made every time we played, Roger, you and I. And now it seems so long ago when we had to say goodbye. You seem to always be there as I lay in bed. I hear you in my dreams. I don't want to wake up, but when I open my eyes, oh God, life's never what it seems. Alone now, but somehow I try to play on and carry through. Of my life, living without you. Thank you very much. Sure appreciate you. Thank you. All right, now we're going to open up your eyes and ears a little bit. This is so get ready. It's a little bit of an all-electric tune. We're stepping it up a little bit. I hate to tell you the story behind this. I was in Knoxville, Tennessee on Ball Camp Pike, and my brother and I lived together. And we were extremely close to the TVA there, and it's kind of a strange little location. And every once in a while we'd sneak out and go over there. I won't tell you what we were doing, but
while we were over there looking through the gate, there were some crazy things that were growing and walking around and stuff like that. It was the nuclear research laboratory in Oak Ridge. And I wrote this tune, and it's called The Land of Scorch. And now what I'd like to do is invite an extraordinary pianist and a great friend of all of ours, Jerry, if you want to come up on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Smith. He's gonna do some keyboard, and we're just gonna blow it out a little bit. I hope you all enjoy this. Jerry Smith a hand there, folks. Eddie Coryell on bass. Ladies and gentlemen.
follow me out. I like fish dead and little feet and a shot of twist and shout. I love to listen to Dylan, the birds of Tom Petty too. I love to hear the music of Leo Cocky, Zappa, and Mahou. 'Cause it's alright to love the one you're with, but it's alright to dance if you want to, but it's alright. It doesn't matter to me if you listen to the music or just dance to the melody. I like to listen to Crosby, Stills, and Yang, the Little River Band. I love the views of B.B. King, Oscar Peterson, Piano Jam. But it's alright to love the one you're with, and it's alright to dance if you want to. But it's alright, it doesn't matter to me if you listen to the lyrics or just dance to the melody. You want to, but it's alright. It doesn't matter to me if you listen to the music or just dance to the melody. Thank you. Thank you very much. This full ahead rock tune that we used to play in a group called Whirling Dervish. That was back at around 2000, 2001, right after I'd first moved here. Oh, one of you remember? gold go beneath your feet. I lay a crown of thorns, my greatest, simplest defeat. I gave you, gave all of me. No more needless need. A ring of my glow, accumulated love. So much love, so much you wouldn't even know. The power of someone's needless need. The power of my pain you seem to feel. I draw a circle in the sand. You dance around me. Playing within its boundaries. You decipher no real difference between the sea and the land. A ring of my glow, accumulated love. So much love, so much you wouldn't even know. Power, someone's needless need. Power of my pain you seem to feel. The power, someone's needless need. The power of my pain you seem to feel. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This next song is called Better Times and Better Days, and it was written essentially at kind of a double entendre. It's about relationships that start to deteriorate and begin to fail. And then it's also about my background and all of our backgrounds, and I don't know how many groups we've been in and they deteriorated and started to fail. So it's just remembering back on better times and better days.
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? You despise me because I disagree with your point of view.
Now the worst has happened. The worst has happened to us. We're no longer as close because there's no more trust.
Well, bad news spreads fast. Yeah, bad news spreads real fast. Figured this thing was too good to be true. Knew it was too good to last. So here we are at the end of the road. Time to go our separate ways. But I'll always fondly remember the better times and better days. It's time to be strong. It's time to move on. But still it's terribly sad that the music we had will cease to be when we end this song.
When the notes fade away, when the notes they fade away, all that's left are the tears in our eyes as we try to find something to say.
So as the lights go down, silence replaces the sound. We'll reminisce about the music we made and try to find some common ground.
As we go our separate ways, as we go our separate ways, hopefully we'll carry the memories with us to recreate those better days.
So keep the music alive. Please keep the music alive. The whole world needs your message, because without it we could never survive. Yeah, I got to speed you all.
But it's time to move on now. It's the final curtain call.
So here we are at the end of the road. Time to go our separate ways. And I promise to fondly remember the better times and better days. The better times and better days. The better times and better days.
Thank you. This is also kind of a double entendre. I wrote this several years ago as well. Another one of my alone moments till I ended up with the real angel in my life, who sits right out there. She's my dumpling. She's one of three, but she's the youngest, and I love her dearly. This song's called The Angel of the Shadows.
In a quiet room, entranced by the dance of flames, the candlelight. Count the stars in the heaven, standing guard over a windy night. I sense your presence near me, though my eyes are closed. I know who you are. You're the angel of the shadows. Yet as my heart grows weak from years of grief, my spirit soars with a sense of relief from the chains that bound me. Don't turn your head and walk away, little girl. Please take my hand and stand by me. Can't you see that I am frightened and alone? Use all your strength to set me free. Thank you. We sure appreciate you all. Thank you very, very much. Well, we're about ready to come to a close of a wonderful evening. We sure have appreciated you all being here. We're very, very grateful. You two all are also our friends, and we love you very, very much. We're going to end this song, or end this show, with a tune about a wonderful friend of mine. It was in Knoxville, Tennessee. We had been rehearsing in a group called Jacaranda for almost a year nonstop. And we played down on Cumberland Avenue in a little club. It was called The Pickle. And right in the front seat, right there in that little place, was a fellow by the name of Preston Presley. And he and I became lifelong close friends, and I really don't know how to describe him. He's kind of a cross between Greg Allman and an angel, too. I mean, this guy's just an awesome guy. I just love him to death. I tried to get him over here. He lives in Nashville now. And so this song is for him, and wrote it for him, and it's about him and his personality. And it's called Preston's Theme. So after this
we're pretty much done. So we hope you enjoy it. God bless y'all. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Thomas Dick, Eddie Coryell, Bobby Gordon, Jake Steiner, and Tracy Badger. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself. God bless you all.
Encore. He wants us to go. I can go to Applebee's and get treated like this.
All right. This is a story, and it's probably not an easy one for me to get through. I've only actually played this 3 times ever in my life in public. It's kind of a private tune in a way. It's about my life as I moved over here to Paducah, Kentucky. My father was very ill. My brother and I had opened up a recording studio in Knoxville and a rehearsal studio. And my sister had called me and said that Dad wasn't doing really well, and she needed a little bit of help, and along with the rest of the family, of course, and everybody chipped in. But this is the story about my having come over here, and thank God I did, because I ended up making some wonderful friends and playing some beautiful music and meeting all of you. So, but nonetheless, it's kind of a tough tune to play for me. But I'll see if I can get through it. Took a half-empty bus in the first week of May. A man from Idaho had started talking. I didn't listen. I had nothing to say anyway. Big wheels turning, earning their keep. And since the telephone call, I hadn't had any sleep. Finally reached a stretch that's called Interstate 24. I've been to my sister's house a few times before. Though until that day I'd barely kept in touch. Mostly came for weddings and family reunions and such. But this day was different as I rolled Paducah way. I saw the clouds from the west and I had a feeling this is going to be a pretty sketchy day. Arrived at the station with clothes on my back and I didn't know a soul. Except for my sister and my dad and maybe the fellow from Idaho. So she hugged me, then she cried and tried to tell me what was wrong. Seemed Dad had taken a turn for the worse in the years since I'd been gone. The ride to the house was quiet and the air was full of despair. Her heart was heavy and she'd been all alone. She needed someone to share. In the care of a man who was burdened by the toll of 80 years or so. A great man then and a greater man now, in both his heart and in his soul. Dignified like his father was, a humble man with a simple plan. Fear God, love your family, and be prepared to lend a helping hand.
I was a bit uneasy as I opened the door. I hadn't seen him in quite a while. But that all went away on that day in May when my life was changed by a smile. You see, our family was just our way to say hello with a hug and a kiss. And even through his pain and agony, I knew he wouldn't miss a moment like this. So we hugged and we kissed, and he gave me the smile I'd give my life to see again. He said, stand up tall so I can look at your son and tell me where you've been. And I searched his eyes, and he couldn't disguise the pain that he'd been in. But he bore the sores of his pitiful disease with the most affectionate grin. So I leaned over the chair and I said I was sorry I hadn't kept in touch. He said, that's all right, son. Life goes on. There's always been the family reunions and such. So we sat there for quite a while and shared our smile that was long overdue. I was an empty man as I looked into his hand and said, Dad, I really missed you. So we cared for the father who was burdened by the toll of 80 years or so. We were by his side to wish him well when God said it's time to go. But every once in a while we'd see that smile before his breath was washed away. We saw two doves outside and we knew Mom was standing by his side, said, Eddie, come this way. And when the doves flew away, Dad's face turned gray. He left for the promised land. A great man died, heaven's gates were thrown wide. God gently took his hand. He said, welcome home, son, a job well done. Now go and take the hand of your wife. Just imagine the look on his face as he turned to see the woman he'd loved all his life. So heaven's orchestra played and the angels made way for Mom and Dad to embrace again. And the stars came out to sing their favorite songs while Mom said, Eddie, where you been? So they danced the night away on the floor of the Paradise Hotel, while all your children shouted out with joy, Godspeed, we wish you well. I've come a long way since that day in May. Some friends have come and gone. I've learned that faith can overcome my fears, and being humble just makes me strong. The first path's wrong, but the right one is considerably longer. But I remind myself of one last thing about that day in May, that it was just another verse of my life song. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Until we see each other again, thank you. Thank you very much.